Welcome to I Am the Light. My name is Tasha and I'll be doing a reading for the collective. Hi, collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay. So this evening, we will be going into the Light Seers Tarot. We will also be going into the Energy Oracle as well as the Awakening Intuition Oracle. Okay, so that's what I have for us this evening. So let me just get the... Let me get everything going. Boy, I got all these pages open. Good night. All right, y'all. I'm going to just get the chat going. And then we can get started, okay? All right. What's up, Vanessa Ford? What's up, Nikita Johnson? How y'all doing? Okay, y'all. So let's start with prayer. Let me kick these shoes out. Let's start with prayer. Then we're going to get right into the tarot, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I ask for clear, honest messages as I go into the tarot for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs. Clear, honest messages on behalf of the collective of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit. I thank you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So shall it be forever and always. Ashe. All right. Now that we ain't got that established. Ooh, y'all, my little hand's so dry. Okay. So the only channeled message I have is this. Yesterday, I was driving and I seen something that said royalty. Now, not royalty as in spelling it like the correct spelling, but it literally said royal and then the letter T. So, I seen it yesterday and I didn't think nothing of it. But then I seen it again today and I said, wait just a minute. I said, Spirit, listen, this is the second time I done seen this. Is there a reason for that? And they said, yes. Somebody needs to get ready for that royal treatment. I said, oh, Lord. I said, Spirit. You know, lately, Spirit has really been going in on some of the goodness. Thank you, sweetie. On the goodness of... somebody's blessing. So now we're going to talk about that royal treatment. So they told me to put on my purple. You know, purple is a royal color. Because I was like, am I tripping? Did you just tell me to wear purple? They was like, yeah, because, you know, I love me some black, honey. Black is just so classic. It's clean. It's easy. You don't look sloppy when you wear black. It's just... You know what I'm saying? It's my everyday, all the time color. But Spirit was like, and I used to wear a lot of dresses and different colors. And I had kind of got away from it. And Spirit was like, not tonight. We need to go back to color for tonight's reading. So here I am. Then I want to tell everybody yesterday, I got so caught up in the reading that if you came into the room and I did not speak to you, I want to first and foremost, looks Light Team. Hey, Light Team. Y'all see y'all already shooting past me. If you came into the room and I did not acknowledge you yesterday, I apologize. I was so excited. Child, that reading had me like, I wish I could have felt the energy. I felt like I was going to pass out. That energy felt like... I mean, you know how like they say sometimes people can get bad news and want to faint, but sometimes life could be so good. It just felt like you could just pass out. And that's how I was feeling. So I apologize if y'all came in the room and I didn't speak to y'all. I did go back and I seen everybody's. Thank you so much, Angelic Angel. I had came back into the room and I seen everybody's comments from yesterday. Some of y'all have said some very funny things. Some of y'all was talking about, it's me. What you call it? Chris was talking about, I know he ain't here yet, but he was talking about he need to get his floaty ready. Because when I said, hey, Hunters Gathering, when I said something about those gifts coming flowing like a tsunami, he said, well, let me put on my floaty and get ready. I was like, what? Put on your floaty. Yeah, I'm putting on my floaty and get ready. Is that Chazania? Hey, Chazania. How you doing, honey? Let me cut the light up on my phone so I can see these comments. All right, y'all. So let's see what Spirit has for you. Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? What do you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? Starting off with Temperance in reverse. What's up, Tam? Cody, did I speak to you, Cody? Hey, boo. I'm sorry if I ain't speak. I ain't trying to be rude. Okay. Oh, thank you. I feel good today. I took a nap. Miss Busy sat down and took a little nap. Then I just went and looked outside my back door for, 30 minutes. Because I really wanted to go stand outside and ground. But it was a little cool. And I was like, nah, I just stand at the door. Look at the clouds. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so we start off with Temperance in reverse. The Hanged Man in reverse. The Ten of Cups in the upright. The Hermit in the upright. The Star is in reverse. Somebody felt ungrounded. They felt like they could not balance their energy, their light and dark energy. This is how this card looks upright. Somebody felt like they could not balance their energies. You see how he has the moon and the sun here, and it looks like an angel of light behind his head. Somebody was feeling very disconnected from spirit. They felt ungrounded. This is somebody who was feeling like they could not, like I said, they could not connect their light and dark energy. Somebody probably felt, normally on the Temperance card, Spirit is showing me a mountain. And normally when Temperance is in the upright, on the traditional card of Temperance, there's a mountain, but there's a golden pathway with the sun over it where Spirit is trying to illuminate a pathway out of your trials and your tribulations, okay? And with this card being in reverse, somebody could not see their pathway out. They was feeling in the dark. You know what I'm saying? So it was like you could not see the golden pathway to walk to find your way out. And so this was making you feel ungrounded. It was like even here how there's an angel of light behind this man's head. You see it? So it's like you even felt disconnected from spirit. Like, okay, I feel disconnected from spirit. I don't see the pathway out. I'm not balancing out my energies. I feel ungrounded. It was like your anxiety was getting the best of you. Whoever we're talking about. Now, with the Hanged Man in reverse though, despite feeling temperance, where you were not able to alchemize your energy, somebody had decided after going through this, it was like you see how the light, their crown lit up. It was like, okay, now I know what to do. What's up, Pooh? How you doing? Now I know what to do. It's like normally when you're in the Hangman reverse, it's like God has finally given you that light bulb moment. Bing! I know what to do. So instead of hanging upside down, taking a break, trying to gain a perspective, now it's like the perspective is coming in and now you can see, because you see how it even looks like the light is near the third eye. Now I see the pathway out. So, okay, so somebody went from feeling ungrounded, like they couldn't see, to now they got a great idea. Okay, Ten of Cups in the upright. Now, this great idea was going to lead to somebody's ultimate happiness. Now, and this ultimate happiness was going to lead to somebody's family life being very happy. So when you think about your family life being your ultimate happiness, then that normally extends to other generations, like your children. You know what I'm saying? Your children is a generation that comes after you. So this was not just a regular happiness just for you. You wanted you and your spouse or your children to even be happy. So you're looking at this from a different perspective because God had just given you an idea through your third eye that, hey, I know what to do to get you if you're feeling ungrounded. I know, and don't feel balanced. I know what to do so you can feel your ultimate happiness. Now, with the 10 of Cups here, and like I said, it could affect not just you, but your entire family. Now, in order for you to get to this ultimate happiness, it was going to require that you took some time alone. You were going to basically have to go and sit where the trials and the tribulations are. Now, I know this is going to sound crazy, but normally trials and tribulations are like stormy times. It was almost as though Spirit was saying, I want you to go sit right. I'm going to just tell you what I heard in my head. I want you to go sit in the eye of the storm. Go sit in it. Go to the mountain and sit there. And sit and let me give you instruction. And as you can see, this girl, this woman, and this does almost look like the same woman because the hair is the same color. I don't know if y'all can tell that. Go and sit down with me and let me teach you. But in order to be taught, now, mind you, mountains represent trials and tribulations. So right in the middle of a trial and tribulation, God is saying, I want you to go sit on this mountain. And I heard in my head, go sit in the eye of the storm. So in the middle of all this chaos, I need you to go sit down. Now, it's not the same as the hangman because God was giving you an idea that was going to lead to ultimate happiness, not just for you, but for your family. But it required you to go right in the middle of everything looking crazy, right in the middle of trials and tribulations. Go sit with me and let me teach you. So now you got to go cut your phone off and you got to go be closed off to the world because now it was just going to be you and the Most High. And you know, because look, this is spirit. This light is representing spirit. And as you can see, even though it's dark all around her, the only light is coming from spirit. But I want you to notice something. There's mountains here and there's water here. So even though it was a lot of trials and tribulations, and I even said, I heard spirit say, go sit in the eye of the storm. There was a peacefulness here because God's presence was there. Okay? Now, while some may say that that was not the right thing to do, this is what you were being told. You want your ultimate happiness? I need you to go sit down. Now, you going to sit down in the middle of a storm. And other people might look at that as crazy. You're in a hopeless situation. What you doing going to sit down? This is the time you should act. But you have to get grounded. Now, I want you to notice something here. Temperance is here in reverse, right? I said somebody could not balance their light and their dark energies. And temperance in reverse means that stuff was getting real wavy. Stuff was feeling very much clashing. What's up, Bit by Charlie? How you doing, honey? Charlie, you said something. Oh, I wanted to tell you. Hey, Chris. I see you got your floaty on tonight. I was making jokes about you before y'all got here. Chris, because you said you was going to wear your floaty for when the blessings come rushing towards you. And Charlie, you said something about seeing the number 808. Hey, Madonna. 808 normally means you need to cut back on your spending, baby. I don't know if you looked up the angel number, but that means normally you spend a little too much. Spirit is telling you, hey, pull back a little bit. Okay? I want to tell you that. How do I know? Because I used to see 808 all the time. And it used to mean pull back. Watch your spending. Save a little bit, okay? All right. Now, see how... see? That's what I'm saying. Spirit telling you spending too much. I don't know what you've been doing, but they need you to stop spending. Stop spending. This is your warning. Now, star is in reverse. So somebody is telling you to go sit down, go close yourself off in the middle of the storm, right? And that does not sound like something other people would advise you to do because, like I said, they might tell you to go ahead and thank you so much, honey. Go ahead and you need to do something. What do you mean you're going to close yourself off? Normally when there's a lot going on, people might feel like, well, you should reach out to me. You should call such and such. You should do this and you could call here and you should do this. But God is telling you right in the middle of everything, Go sit down, go be quiet. And everybody else might be telling you, but wait a minute, the star is in reverse. You're in a hopeless situation. So while God is telling you to go sit down, you might have had somebody watching you, telling you, but you're in a hopeless situation. What you mean you're going to close yourself off? What do you mean that you're going to go sit with God right in the middle of the eye of a storm? Do you see all the chaos and the conflict and the hellfire going on around you? Okay. Now, some people might not advise you to have done that. But this is what God is telling you to do. Right here, right now. Now, I want you to cut everybody off. And I want you to come sit with me. Yeah, I know everything is going crazy. But pay that no, never mind. Come sit with me anyway. Okay? Hey, Pooh. Hey, Lavonda. How y'all doing? What's up, Rodney? Let's talk about temperance here in reverse. So you was feeling ungrounded. Spirit, please clarify the temperance in reverse. Y'all, if you don't mind, please hit the like button if you are just now joining. Rodney want me to announce the doors of the church are now open. Y'all are welcome to enter. That's what he calls this, my platform, my church. he likes to announce the doors are open. He is so silly. He was late today. That's what he said. He was late. Opening up the church. Now listen. You're feeling ungrounded. Why are you feeling ungrounded? Because somebody dropped their position. Emperor's in reverse. So remember when I said it was like you can't balance your energy, you're going through a trial and tribulation. And normally when temperance is in the upright, even though you're in the temperance, when it's in the upright, there's normally a golden pathway leading from the mountain with a sun showing you the way out. So remember I said normally when you're going through trials and tribulations, it's dark, right? So right in the middle, God will normally with temperance will come in and show you the pathway out the mountain. Show you the pathway out of the trials and the tribulations. But when it's in reverse, you can't see you can't hear God when y'all are ungrounded. Y'all know that, right? When you are full of anxiety, worry, stress, and you're going through something, you cannot hear spirit. You can't. They will be trying their best to give you messages and they're going over your head because you're focusing on the anxiety. And part of why you was focusing on the anxiety so hard was because the person who was with you, if you had an emperor, this is somebody who dropped their position and they left things in a lot of chaos. They decided to drop the ball and everything just went like confetti, just went all over the place. So you're looking like, okay, somebody tricked me with the 7 of Swords. They was doing stuff behind your back. They dropped you. And an emperor is supposed to lead, y'all. This is somebody who is normally very strategic, but somebody was using their strategic efforts to manipulate you. And it became illuminated later. You see how the sun is here? That it became knowledge. You got knowledge because these birds are here. Something came in and said, y'all forgive me. Cuckoo! Hey. Somebody's trying to sneak around and do something behind your back. Them birds got to hollering. You see that? Look, you see how the bird's mouth is open? That hooty hoo. Hooty hoo. Hey. Somebody's being manipulated. And here's the sun. So God is illuminating. Who was being manipulative? This emperor in reverse. So this emperor in reverse who dropped their position was doing something sneaky behind your back. And it hurt. It hurt bad. You know why it hurt? Because this was supposed to be your partner with the lovers. So this is somebody you was partnered with. Now, for some of y'all, it was an actual lover or a person you was partnered with in a relationship. But it could be anybody in any relationship. Take it as it resonates. It could have been a family friend, could have been your best friend, could have been your sister, your cousin, your brother, whomever. Okay? So with the Emperor in reverse and the 7 of Swords here, in the upright and the lovers in the upright, the person who was supposed to be your partner was the one who was dropping their position and being manipulative and trying to get away with something. But even though they're trying to get away with stuff behind your back, God was showing you who did what. And they was pointing, all fingers was pointing to whoever you was partnered with. And this was somebody who had just ended things. So somebody basically pulled the rug from up under somebody's feet, told them with the hair font, this is the hair font in the upright. Somebody had decided to, they didn't care about your happiness. They didn't care nothing about nothing. They decided with hair font in reverse, I don't want to be in this partnership. I know we're partners, lovers, friends, whatever. I don't want to do this anymore. And they upped and left, which you thought they just upped and left, but there was something sneaky going on here. Okay? Because they just dropped their position. So, now that sun is here. So I know it became illuminated. Now, how do I know that it became illuminated? Because God told you. That third eye on this hangman is in reverse. It is lit up. Okay? So let's talk about how this has been lit up. Let's talk about the hangman. So it's like God has started to illuminate your crown, that third eye. And now instead of having to stop and take a perspective, God is saying, I'm about to show you something. I'm about to show you something. Okay? So your perspective was about to be illuminated. Spirit, please clarify the hangman in reverse. Hangman in reverse is being clarified by the 9 of swords in reverse, 2 of swords in the upright, 10 of wands in the upright. What was being illuminated was that this person left you with a lot of burdens to carry by yourself. Somebody may have just packed up and walked away. Or maybe you had to pack up and walk away. So somebody left the partnership. Maybe they decided, this almost looks like a mountain. And it does look like somebody has packed up their things and left. Maybe somebody packed up their stuff and left you. Or like I said, or maybe it was you. But I'm thinking you was the one that was left. Because this mountain is here and you ended up on the mountain. Right in the middle of a storm. So it's like, here you're carrying all the burdens alone. It's heavy. That means all the responsibilities of life are right now on you. All the bills, any rent money, mortgage money, car payments, feeding your children if you have them, feeding yourself. It's like somebody left you with everything, because an emperor is supposed to be the person who looks after you. This is somebody who, I won't say looks after you, but they're a father figure. They take care of stuff. They boss up. This is somebody who provides. And so somebody was telling you, no, I ain't providing. And they just dropped everything and left you just like this. And you didn't see it coming because the 2 of swords is here. You did not know that this person, remember them birds? This person had conspired with someone. You see how birds are messengers, right? But birds here is like also, like crows are not really, are crows like a prey? I don't really look at crows like a prey bird. Do they eat other birds? I don't know. I don't really look at them like a vulture or nothing like that. But either way, these birds are messengers. But you see how it's 2 birds? But no, this one has like 3. There's 3 birds on this one. 1, 2, and 3. But it looked like 2 people tried to come up with this plan to tie you up so you could not see your way out. And they started draining something from you. It looks like they're pulling energy off of you. Do you see this? So they're binding you up and all your energy is just draining, 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 draining. See? See? Did you ask Spirit to clarify that dream? I would suggest you do so. Okay, so listen. So this person, what you say, she don't want to be saved, don't save her. They do eat other birds. That's what I'm saying. Okay. And their eggs. I thought they might. But it does look like you were prey here. So somebody here decided that you was not able to see their illuminations, but God was going to illuminate who was attacking you. So here it looks like, while it's 3 birds, but 2 came together to bind you up so you could not see your way out. And they started draining all of your energy. And I keep telling y'all about this light energy. So when they started draining your light energy, if you look at her arm, there are scales on her arm. She started to lose her balance. So now that means that you are upside down emotionally and financially, because I'm telling you. Now, normally we talk about pentacles, but I can tell with that scale on her arm, it's like she started losing her balance. But she couldn't see why she was losing her balance. But it's these two birds that have these strings, but her eyes are covered. So it was like two people came up with a plan to attack you. And you did not know this. You did not know that these two were attacking you and causing you all of this harm, putting you to where you had to carry all the wands by yourself. So it was like these two came up with a plan for you to carry all the burdens by yourself, and they were going to drain you of whatever energy you did have, and spirit was getting ready to illuminate for you a way for you to get out. So it was looking like this is the Nine of Swords. So this is you when you was probably ungrounded, stressed out, going through the dark night of the soul, cannot sleep at all. So these are the birds of prey that were getting ready to attack. But as you can see, it looks like a white bird is coming in with all this light, pushing these birds back, pushing the darkness back. And I know it was pushing it back because when this card came out, it came out in reverse. So it was as though God was saying, let me illuminate your third eye on how to get stress free. Because these birds, there have been people who have conspired to stress you out. There have been people who are conspiring to steal your energy and leave you. You see how she's wearing red, who was taking your security, your ability to have stability and money, basically. That root chakra. Whenever you see red, think about the root chakra. So these birds or these people were conspiring to stress you out by taking from you. But God seen it and sent in like this. It looked like like an angel bird. A white dove comes in and pushes all of that back so you can become stress free. Let me help you. So it was like God said, okay, I see what's going on. I'm telling you what's going on. So there it is. God is illuminating for you who your enemies are and how to get stress free. Yes, I see that you're a burden. I see that let me show you who tied you up. Let me show you who was blinding you to what they was doing to you. So now God is showing you all of these things. Okay. Hey, Susan, what's up, Retro Life? Anybody else I miss? Hey, I know I spoke to you, Danny. Hey, Danny. Okay, so let's talk about the Ten of Cups in the upright. So I know at one point you may have thought this person was your happily ever after, right? But God is going to tell you, well, I can show you how to still have your happily ever after. How to bring color back into your world where you can find peace for you and your family. Let's talk about this Ten of Cups. For those of y'all who just entered the room, please hit the like button, please, and thank you. And again, I apologize yesterday, y'all. I got so excited, I didn't keep up with the chat. So if I did not welcome you, I do apologize. Welcome to the chat today. Welcome to I Am the Light. Okay? So please don't take offense yesterday if I didn't speak to you. I don't even think I spoke to JP, my moderator. JP the God. What's up? What you say, Maria DeJong? Kisses from Belgium. It's 4 a.m. Welcome, girl. How you doing? Your kisses back to you. Thank you for the love from Belgium. Clarify the Ten of Cups in the upright. JP, no, he not in here yet. I said I didn't speak to him yesterday. I ain't seen him yet. He not in here yet. Y'all, please hit the like button. Like 30 of y'all. A little less than 30. Yeah, last night was a good read, honey. I cried. I cried again. Every time I watched it, I started crying. I was like, God, you're so good to somebody in the collective. I ain't lying. I was like so happy. Clarify this Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is being clarified. Ooh, wait. Spirit. Okay, listen. You wanted a happy family life, right? You did. But I'm going to bring something out. Somebody had lied to you, and somebody was real mean to you. Somebody was treating you very verbally not nice. They was talking to you like a bitch. Like, they had a bitchy attitude. They was rude, very sarcastic, very stern. Normally, a Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody who is mean as all hell. Mean is spitfire, honey. This is it could be, now the Queen of Swords is normally a woman. But a man can embody this energy too. This is somebody who is just in a bad mood. They're moody as all hell. And they talk down to you. And on top of lying to you. This is just somebody who got like a very nasty, I don't even want to be around you. Your attitude is just, Like this person's attitude was terrible with that Queen of Swords in reverse. But Spirit said, I can teach you how you and your family can still have your ultimate happiness. How can you do it? Well, first of all, I got to get you strong. Because right now, they are looking at you like you are as innocent as this lamb. And so they're looking at you like you are easy prey. So the first thing I got to do, this is the strength in the upright. The first thing I got to do is take you from looking at yourself like a innocent victim to now it's time for you to boss up. You are still loved, and you got to remember that even though this person has left you and dropped their position, love still exists within you. So the first thing I got to do is teach you self-love, infinity self-love. Normally the strength here, just like it's the number 8 is on it, and the 8 does look like the infinity symbol. So I need you to have infinity, like unlimited love for yourself. And I need to teach you how to bring out that lion, that fighter within. Okay? Because these people are looking at you like you just easy prey, honey. Like, look at you. Like you a baby sheep out here, and you just like a wolf can just come in at any time and just take and just, but they needed to see a different side of you. So Spirit is saying, I'm going to teach you how to get strong, how to persevere and get strong. So remember I said, because you was getting ready to go sit on this mountain right now in the middle of a storm. Okay? So you got the strength here. Now, Spirit is saying, remember I said you're going to have your ultimate happiness. These are, and I'm going to show you, I'm getting a big old cold here. I'm going to teach you how to bring the color back into the world for you and your family. Now, how are you going to do that? I'm going to show you many options. My hand is not short. Is anything too hard for me? Absolutely not. I'm going to show you that there are still options available for you with the 7 of Cups. Now, it's going to require you getting strong first. Because see, in the middle of this person left you to carry all these burdens. You couldn't see your way out because you're temperance in reverse. So your energy is not grounded. And when you're not grounded, you can't hear from Spirit. So the first thing Spirit did was like, okay, let me shock your third eye real quick so you can come sit down. And the first thing we got to do is get you grounded. So you had to be, at some point, you had to be the hangman just like this. It was like you couldn't move. But in you not being able to move, maybe you started taking just like, well, let me just take some deep breaths. And God decided to illuminate your third eye and show you a way to not be so stressed. Let me, first of all, show you who's doing this to you. And let me show you that even though these people are trying to leave you with no options, there are still options available to you. Because, see, they thought you didn't have none. But God said, no, it's other options here. There's infinite possibilities to how this can turn out. Do you trust me? See, I want y'all to remember that no matter how bad the situation looks, when you're talking about the Most High and your spiritual team, I want you to remember that the universe has infinite possibilities. And so just because somebody steals one option from you does not mean that there is not infinite more to choose from. So God is showing you, see how this person is trying to choose? There is still infinite things to choose from. And even though this snake tried to come in and steal one of your options, you see this? You see that? There's a snake here and a bat here. It looked like something was trying to come in and take a couple of your options, but there were still other ones to choose from. So I need you to get yourself, come sit with me. That's basically what Spirit was saying. Come sit with me. And now we're going to talk about this Hermit. Whoo, I'm getting a cold chill. Come sit with me. I know it look crazy. I know it feel like you're going through I'm talking about, it look like you out here looking like Dorothy in the middle of a tornado. Everything is just going crazy, crazy, crazy. And it's feeling like you stuck. And I know that this is not the time for somebody to tell you to come sit down. But I'm telling you, come sit down. I see all the bills. I see all the stress. I see that you about to feeling like your brain is getting ready to snap at any given damn moment. But come sit down with me, and I'm about to show you a way out. Because this person, see, right now, this person is trying to make you feel like this is your only option, or these couple of options was your own. But God has infinite, 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 infinite. If you don't take nothing else from this reading, remember that every time, if somebody takes a job opportunity from you, somebody leaves you to go be with somebody else, it hurts in the moment, but y'all have got to start reminding yourself. This is when you speaking life into yourself. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm crying about this one option, but thank you, Cody. But God has other plans. God has infinite possibilities. So maybe this is just not the role for me. Maybe God got something else for me. So I need to sit down and get myself comfortable. And let me just sit down for a minute so God can show me that there might be something better. So like when you freaking out, take a minute and just remind yourself of that. If you need to, write that down and put it on a wall somewhere. That even if it looks like something is being taken from me, there, God's hand is not short. There are still infinite possibilities to choose from. This just was not the right one for me. Write it down. Put it up. I have stuff all over. I wish I could see it. I got stuff all over the wall. Papers with writings on them all on this wall right here. I had so many of them, I had to take some of them down. But I want you to remember that. So, because I'm telling you, this is not going to be the last time somebody tries to take something from you and you freak out. People will steal jobs. People will take your sometimes people will take their kids, steal from one parent or steal a child from another one. Sometimes people will steal your man, your woman. You know what I'm saying? People will steal items from you. And even when somebody takes anything, money, an opportunity, remember the universe has infinite possibilities. That one was not the right one for you. And say that this was not right for me. What is for me cannot be withheld from me. So there are other infinite possibilities. The door is not closed. I need y'all to remember that. Okay? That's really, really, really important. What's up, JP the guy? Hey, baby. Is this who is this? Is it Delia? Hi, Delia. How are you, honey? Welcome to I Am the Light. And JP, I'm sorry, boo. I didn't speak to you yesterday. I was just so hyped. I was just so hyped. Y'all, it's like 30 y'all. If y'all don't mind, please hit the like button, please, and thank you. So let's talk about this Hermit. So the Hermit is in the upright, right? And you was at first, you're ungrounded. Your person left you. You had a partner. This person decided they didn't want to be with you. They were being manipulative. They had conspired with other people to come up against you. And these birds are the people that they was conspiring with. These are all of them coming together to steal from you. And God was getting ready to illuminate who your partner was working with and how they came up with this plan to conspire against you now, right? So then God ended up after being strung up for a minute. Let me show you how to get stress free. Let me show you the main two who was trying to bind you up and make you carry burdens, right? So in the middle of all this, again, God is saying, okay, I can still bring ultimate happiness to not just you, but your entire family. But I need you to stop seeing yourself as a victim or somebody who is just a baby. Honey, there's a lion inside of you, and I'm about to show you how to bring it out. Now, it requires you in the middle of hellfire to go sit down and start putting your phone on Do Not Disturb. So in the middle of this storm, and most people feel like when you're in the middle of a storm, you're going to need help. But God is telling you, what I want you to do is close everybody out. I want you to close yourself off to the world. Not because you're depressed, but it's time for me and you to have a talk. Let's talk about this Hermit. Spirit, please clarify. The Hermit in the upright. Now, remember how I said it's the middle of a storm? What that look like? Is that not a tower? This is the tower. Now, this tower is this looks like a squirrel in their acorns. Their little mound that this squirrel lives in is being hit by the lightning of God. Okay? And so this is going to burn down this little squirrel's burrow where they live. And so this is what was happening to some of y'all. So right in the middle of a storm, God is telling you, wait a minute, I want you to come sit down. Now, friends and family or people who know you are probably going to be like, why are you cutting me off? I know you're struggling. Oh, they must really be going through it bad. They must really be depressed. Because now God is telling you, cut your phone off. I need you to go into hermit mode. Because this is literally hermit mode, Virgo energy here. I need you to come sit in the middle of this storm and trials and tribulations. Mountains are trials and tribulations. It's like a dark place. So right in the middle, and I heard earlier, Spirit was saying, come and sit in the middle of the eye of the storm and sit with me so I can illuminate your mind. I'm about to teach you something. And what God was getting ready to teach a lot of y'all was that this tower, this foundation between you and this person. Hey, Courtney. I did speak to you. I don't know if I spoke to you yesterday. And it was somebody's birthday. Oh, the young lady whose birthday, I meant to remember your name, but I can't remember. Whoever your birthday was, I am so sorry. Happy belated birthday to the girl who kept telling me yesterday it was her birthday. Courtney, when I see you, I don't know why. It just reminded me. Okay. Oh, I spoke to you. It just came to you. Listen. In the middle of this trial and tribulation, God was trying to show you that what was your foundation with this person was not what you thought it was. And normally, y'all got to remember, if the foundation is not solid, the whole house will eventually collapse. Do you understand? So you have to build a house on a solid foundation. If you build it on sand, it's going to come down. I remember, listen, I kid you not. I had just seen like a little YouTube short where these people were building houses, right? There was some nice houses in Texas that were being built. And they was getting ready to charge these people $300,000 or more that was the base price, $300,000 for these nice, look like luxury homes. But a contractor said, let me take y'all up close and show y'all something. When you got up on the house, it was not that good board to be building houses with. It was literal cardboard. Like regular cardboard, like when you get a package in the mail. And he said, watch what happens when the first storm hits. He came back like a week later, and every one of the houses in this neighborhood was flat. All you seen was roofs on the ground. And they had put all this material. So all the outside, the bricks, the garages, all the wood, whatever they had, and it was nothing but roofs, like a whole line of roofs on the ground. Because they were building with a faulty foundation. And so this is what God was trying to show you, that this house with you and this person, yeah, they may have left, but there was problems here. This was not built on a right foundation. So, but let me show you something. Is what God was trying to say. Let me show you something. But this is the perfect foundation for me to give you a transformation. Do you not see all these butterflies? This is the perfect time for me to take you through something. I'm getting a big cold chill. Because now we can start from the bottom and you ain't got nowhere to go but up. So I know it's looking like, you see this squirrel is looking like, oh my God. Like, what is happening to my home? I'm losing my acorns and it's feeling like all his essence is just going up in smoke. But God is saying, I know what I'm about to ask you is radical, to come sit down. But I'm telling you, this is the perfect foundation for me to start, because it's getting rid of everything that doesn't work. And now I can show you the best way to build. Okay. So now this is where you're at. You're going through, you got to sit alone in the middle of the storm, in the dark, in the middle of a trial and tribulation. This is a hard time for you. And God is tearing down your foundation because this person is up and left. And God is now telling you this is the perfect time to build. And you looking like, but it's God's telling you, focus on me. Do you see how she's looking? If you focus on me, you're going to maintain calm. Because remember, you started off Intemperance in reverse. You're feeling you couldn't get grounded. But here God is saying, but when you get by yourself, let me show you why you don't get calm. Because I'm cutting out all the noise. So you're not listening to your mama's opinion. You're not listening to your dad's opinion. You're not listening to your cousin, your girlfriend, your homeboy. You're not listening to your co-worker. You're listening to me. And I'm going to show you how to remain calm, even though it looks like chaos and conflict is all around. Sit in the eye of the storm with me, because now I'm going to show you how to build, because now you're not listening to things that are contradicting what I'm saying. Now you're going to trust what I'm saying because I'm the only voice speaking. Me and you. So this is what ended up happening. So during the middle of this, God was getting ready to show you something. I'm about to show you something. Now, what God was getting ready to show you something is that it takes time to build trust and loyalty. You see how this is a baby with his puppy and they get old. This is supposed to represent the Six of Cups, loyalty. So it's like Six of Cups also has to do with somebody from your past showing you kindness, hope, and this love, and don't want nothing in return. But God was getting ready to show you something. If you walk with me, I'm going to show you what real loyalty looks like. I will show you what real love is supposed to look like, where somebody don't want nothing in return. And I will stick by you through all of it. I'm not going to leave you just because the stage of life has now changed. Now, why do I say the stage of life? Because sometimes things happen in your lifetime, and some of y'all might have got sick, and sometimes people will leave you when you get sick. Sometimes you don't have it like you used to. You don't look the same. You didn't gain a little weight. You don't look like you did when I first got with you. And now something has changed. The loyalty between, I'm getting a cold chill, the loyalty between you and this past person, something between y'all was not the same. And so they weren't sticking by you. But God was going to show you, no, I'm going to stick with you regardless of what changes you go through. We're going to grow together. I'm going to show you what it really means to sit by you through every change you go through, every cup. You see how the cups is coming down? Whatever happens. And the cups are literally changing colors as it goes. So even in your old age, I will stick with you. Do you want to come with me? Now, let me show you something. So you're going through the tower. God is telling you that right now with these butterflies, this is the perfect time for a transformation, because now I broke down the entire building. I don't like it. So I'm about to take you through this metamorphosis and change everything. I'm going to teach you about what real loyalty looks like. But now the Knight of Pentacles is here. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of them all. So Spirit is now telling you, now I want you to get ready for this transformation, but don't rush the process. Don't rush the process. I need you to not rush the process. I need you to understand that I'm about to give you a seed, and seeds take time to grow. Do you understand what I'm saying? So seeds take time to grow. So in order for us to go from a baby to an old man, we got to have some time to grow. So I'm going to give you some seeds to plant. But I need you to understand the change ain't going to happen overnight. So you still in the middle of this storm and you looking like, God, it is an L5. But God's giving you a peace of mind. God's giving you a peace of mind. I'm about to show you how to get strong. But it's going to take some time. Thank you, Courtney, Fatably, for the $9.99 super chat. I do appreciate you, baby. I'm trying to like it. It went away so fast. Thank you, boo. I do appreciate you. You said, oh, you a Virgo, and you've been, this is so great. Thank you, but honey, that's so sweet of you. Cheese, hey, Cheese. I love cheese, cheddar. How you doing, boo? What's up, Janice Timms? How are you, honey? Oh, why you don't cry? Janice, please don't cry. Wait, whose birthday? Who had a birthday? Janice, was it your birthday? I cannot tell, but honey, your hair looked like the girl who said it was her birthday yesterday. I don't know. It was somebody's birthday. I just wish I would have wrote it down. It was your birthday. Happy birthday! Happy belated birthday! I was so excited yesterday. I'm sorry. I did not acknowledge it was your birthday. Happy birthday, Janice. I was going to say your picture looked like the girl. Happy belated birthday, and I am so sorry I did not acknowledge you. I hope it was wonderful. Okay, I really do. Okay, so let's talk about this. So Spirit was telling you, I got some changes to take you through. Now, we're going to build. We're going to knock down this foundation. We're going to build. We're going to go through this metamorphosis. But now God is telling you, with the Knight of Pentacles, this is about to be a slow process, baby. A slow process. But these seeds are going to go from small, and you see how they progressively get bigger. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. So it's like you're in the middle of this rocky storm, and you're not really seeing how this is getting ready to progress for you. Okay? Because God is saying, I got some changes, but you got to have patience. Divine timing is about to be at play. Because this time, this foundation is got to be solid. And I need you to understand that through every one of these stages of these seeds growing, that this foundation this time will be solid. Because I'm going to walk right next to you the entire time. Okay? So God is basically saying, I'm by your side. I'm not going to leave you. These seeds are going to take time to grow. And you're not going to rush the process. Because sometimes when y'all try to rush into building foundations, trying to hurry up and make something, it comes crumbling down. Just like those houses I just told you that builder was trying to make. He was trying to rush and put up all these houses. And imagine, people had already prepaid and had started picking out how they wanted the house to be built. And can you imagine, you done already started getting ready to put some money down, and then you come drive through the neighborhood and your house is sitting on the ground with the roof on the floor. Because they was trying to rush and cut corners to build. So Spirit is saying, maybe the last time you rushed into this relationship and it was too much. Maybe you did not properly vet this person to be building with. But I'm going to show you that I am loyal. I am somebody you can trust to build. But it's going to take time. Do you want to trust the process? Yeah, I see it's hellfire. So what? I see, yeah, you ain't got no money right now. But who cares? I got this. I will be loyal to you. So that means that even though you might not have had much money, you might not have had a place to stay. You might not have had all your bills paid. You might have been stealing, what they say, borrowing for Peter to pay Paul. You know what I'm saying? You juggling bills. You doing everything you can to keep something going. God's saying, but yeah, I see what you're doing, but I ain't going to leave you. I'm not going to leave you. I'm going to show you. And see, seeds, if you trust me, they will grow. They will get bigger. But it's a slow process. Okay, so that's where we're at. So we're at the slow process. God is reminding you that he will be loyal to you. He's telling you to close yourself off. Your friends and family are going to probably think you crazy because why are you we know you're having a hard time. You must be really depressed at this time. Honey, call Susan. I don't know why, Susan, your name always pops up first. Call Susan and check on Susan. She's not answering. Susan didn't disappear. Susan going to take care of Susan. Okay, so let's talk about, why do I say it like that? Because people are watching you and they're like, you must be really depressed and feeling hopeless. You must be really depressed and feeling hopeless. Now, remind you, God is telling you to do all of this, telling you to trust him, break down this foundation. It's perfect time to build. It's going to take time. You're going to have divine timing. And I need you to close yourself off from everybody so you can only hear me. And your family and friends or people who know what's going on is like, dang, you in a hopeless situation. You got to be depressed. You got to be feeling like you drowning. And you just crying and just closed off and hopeless. And you can't really, people thinking that light inside of you. So somebody thinking you trying to be closed off is you going through a major depression. Let's talk about the star in reverse. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the star in reverse. Star in reverse. Yeah, people are looking at you like you are going through it. 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. You ain't got no money. Remember, I said your stability was being hit. Remember I said that red dress? So somebody's money was being hit. And so 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. This person left you, dropped their position. They left you with everything. You carrying out the burdens. 10 of Pentacles, you got to be losing money really, really fast. Ten of Pentacles. So now everybody's looking at you like you're in this hopeless situation. And you're not talking to anybody. You got to be depressed. What's going on with you? But Spirit was getting ready to show you something. I'm about to show you how to get free from the devil. This is why you had to go into hermit mode. Because who knows the devil better than the Most High? I know the devil. I made him. I can read him inside and out. So I can tell you exactly what to do to get free from the devil's control. You see how the devil was pulling the strings? Do you see this? Do you see how I want you to pay attention to all these lines, not just his hair, but these lines, how it's like you're getting caught up in the whirlwind of him, all the essence of him. And it's really messing with your mind. Because you see this? When he pulls the strings, there goes. Do you see this? Do you not see how those birds look like his hair? Just chaos and conflict and stress and all of this. And it's like you can't hear because the devil is like, the devil likes you to feel down, depressed, anxious, anxiety, fear. And God is saying to you, I know how to cut them strings, baby. I know how to cut these strings to help you to find your way out. Now, it's going to require you planting a seed. But the seed is going to take time to grow. Remember I said that. So God is getting ready to show you, I need you to take whatever materials you have, whatever knowledge. You see the books? You see this here. These are seasonings or whatever. Whatever. Call it whatever you have. A ball of yarn, some flour, and some chocolate chips. Maybe you make sweets. I don't know, but whatever your knowledge is, whatever materials you have, I'm about to show you how to work it. Because now, what Spirit was saying though, it was going to require a great deal of your energy. You was getting ready to have to work from moon cycle to moon cycle. Do you understand why this is getting ready to take some time? So remember I said they tried to take all your options, right? And I said, no, God came in and said, yes, they are trying to get you caught up, but I'm about to show you that there are other options available to you. But in order for you to take these options, I'm just going to take whatever knowledge you already have, whatever materials you already have, and I'm about to show you how to work them. But you might have to work from cycle to cycle because it takes time for seeds to grow. So it's time to get to work. It was time to get to work. I'm about to give you another way out. And all you have is all you need. You don't need nothing extra because I see you ain't got it no way. Just take whatever knowledge you have and whatever materials you have here, and we're going to make it work. You know what this reminds me of? And it just popped in my head when that lady, I read the Bible, y'all, and I like to use it as examples sometimes because these stories be popping up in my head. When Elijah met the widow and her son who was getting ready to, the widow and her son was poor and they was getting ready to die. And she had just enough flour to make her and her son a cake to eat. And then they was going to starve to death. And the prophet Elijah knocked on her door and asked her, he said, ma'am, do you have anything to eat? And she said, no, I just have a cake for me and my son. And that's it. And he said, oh, man, I know, but can you trust me on something? Do you mind feeding me first and then you and your son? Now, back in them times, I know y'all probably like, hell no. But back in them times, it was very customary that when you had a guest, you had to treat your guest really, really well. Almost like, you know how they say, treat others how you want to be treated. They took that stuff seriously. So if you was a guest in somebody's home, you had to show them a certain level of respect. So she said, okay. So she made the cake. And so, but every time she stuck her head into this container with the flour, it never ran out. So God is basically getting ready to show you that in the middle of a storm, that if you do what I say, and even though you don't have all the materials that you need, I'm about to increase your knowledge. And even though it looks like you ain't got enough materials, I'm about to show you how to alchemize, and we're going to make this work, because I'm going to take this little bit and this idea, but it's going to require some work for this to go. So it's literally like that, the reading we did yesterday, and I said it was like you was a little engine that could, or like that the tortoise and the hare. You literally was going to slow and steady, because this foundation has to be solid. So I'm going to show you with a little here and a little bit there, and it's not going to run out. And we're going to keep building, and we're going to keep building, and we're going to take that little bit and we're going to build off of that. So basically, God is showing you how to be like build the foundation up, but build it correctly. But that requires a level of trust and loyalty. And so God was saying, you're going to trust me because I ain't going to leave you. You're going to trust me. So when I tell you how to build, and I'm telling you that this is going to be hard work, you're going to trust me that I'm going to give you the self-discipline. I'm going to give you the focus. And if you focus on me, focus on that light. See, God is the light. You see the candle representing the light. I'm going to give you what you need to keep going from cycle to cycle in the middle of a storm. Okay? So that's where we're at. That's where we're at. What's up, Platinum Gold TV? How you doing, boo? All right, so we ooh, God is so good. God is so good. You know why God is so good? So let me tell you something. So this person left you, right? They dropped their position as the Emperor in reverse. Now, y'all are starting off with the King of Pentacles. Remember that loyalty? I said God wasn't going to leave you. Didn't I just show y'all that? I'm going to show you that I will be loyal with you through all the stages of your life. Now, do you see this man? And this is supposed to represent you in the Most High. And you know, my dad always likes to make me laugh. He said, you know why dogs are so loyal? Flip it around. It's like God. Because dog spelled backwards is God. And God is loyal. Because you could, even if you fuss at a dog, you walk out the house, come back in. You come back in, they gonna act like you ain't ever did nothing. Come on, and they just be so happy to see you. And God, even when you do stuff bad, now don't get me wrong, there are some times where God has to discipline those he loves, but he is always happy to see you. You see what I'm saying? So here it is. Now here is the King of Pentacles. And notice that he has his loyal companion next to him. And I want you to notice all this red, which represents, again, security and stability. So that pentacle that took so long to grow, now you're getting focused on your work. And God is showing you, I'm about to show you how to gain security. Okay, so now we gaining security. Okay. So here it is, you're about to gain your security. But it required a level of understanding and wisdom. Remember I said God was going to take whatever knowledge you had. But God said, now, in order for you to get to the King of Pentacles, I'm going to need you to focus on trying to be the best at what I'm about to show you. I need you to focus. I need you to rein in your attention. I'm going to need you to be self-disciplined. I'm going to need you to have some resilience. I'm going to need some perseverance from you. I'm going to need you to have some good time management. This was going to require, now, a King of Pentacles is somebody who is dedicated to their work. But in order to be dedicated to your work and to be the top of your game, that means that you're going to have to make a head over heart decision. And normally a King of Swords with this King of Pentacles combined, a King of Swords is somebody who is focused on their study of trying to be number one in whatever field they are. So whatever your little talent was, God said, now you about to practice so much and do it so much that you're going to become so secure. Your security is going to be exponential. And I'm going to sit right next to you the whole time while you're doing it. So it wasn't like you didn't have a teacher with you. You had literally, your teacher wasn't leaving. Your teacher was staying with you the entire time to make sure that you was focused and you was growing, because it was time for you to soar. So I got to make sure that you are focused. I'm staying next to you to make sure that this work gets done. I'm showing you that, hey, right now you don't need to be. You get a little idea that pops in your head. Stop scrolling. It's time. Go on downstairs and get that book and start studying. Right now is not the time to watch TV. I know it's 3:00 in the morning, but I need you to get up and do some work on the project that we got going. Because we trying to build security. And so we going from that Knight of Pentacles, which is that baby seed, and we getting ready to make it grow into the King of Pentacles. Now, in order for that to grow, I need you to get up. I know it's 3:00 in the morning, but can you please get up? Ain't nobody else up. I know ain't nobody else up, but this is the perfect time for me and you to work. Me and you to work. So God was never leaving you to work alone. Even when you was getting up at 3, even if you had to stay up all night, God is asking you to sit with him and let me teach you, no, regardless of what time it is, that we're going to get focused on what we got to get focused on. And when you up, I'm up. Because I ain't going to leave you. So you stay up late, I'm staying up late. Whatever you doing, I'm doing it with you. Your loyal companion, because it's just me and you, Hermit. Because you in Hermit mode. So here it is, God is showing you, and then God is going to show you, hey, what did I just tell you? I'm going to show you what a loyal companion is. I'm going to show you what a true friend looks like with the 3 of Cups. Now, the 3 of Cups normally has to do with third party. I mean, it can't be third parties, but here I'm not getting it. What I'm getting you is that God is showing you here. You see how their arms are linked? And then if you look right here on her back, those almost look like, those swirls remind me of pentacles. So it's like God is showing you that I am happy to work with you. I'm happy to be your friend. If you focus on the light, honey, you have linked up with the right one. So imagine if this is you, your spirit team, and the Most High. And y'all are focused on building pentacles together. Even though this is not the 3 of Pentacles, if you look at her back, it look like little swirlies that remind me of pentacles. So normally the 3 of Pentacles is about you working together until there's growth. So it's like you're linking up with the right team, your trio, spirit team, Most High, and you. Y'all are a 3-fold cord that will now start to build pentacles. So not only are you building these pentacles, right? You're not only building these pentacles, it's like God is saying, we're all going to be loyal with you while you build. But you got to keep your eye on my light, because I'm the one who's going to show y'all what to do. Or you could even say your spirit team, Holy Spirit, and y'all looking at God as the stars appear. Whatever, however you want to do it. You see what I'm saying? So why is God showing you all of this? Because God needed to show you needed to see that even when things are hard, with the 6 of Pentacles here, I am the one who will sustain you and give to you. Normally, on the 6 of Pentacles, there's somebody who is giving out coins, and it's 2 hands of 2 beggars that are lower. But here, God says, I'm going to show you how we're going to do these pentacles. First of all, I'm going to show you how to balance them out. Then 2, you see how it looks like a figure 8. I'm going to show you how when you get a little one seed, how we're going to take this and we're going to rotate these seeds. So I'm not only going to show you how to balance your scales, I'm going to be the one to give to you. I'm going to help you. So in other words, God is saying this is a reciprocity situation here. See, this other person did not want reciprocity with you. They left. So we ain't even talking about them no more. That's irrelevant. Right now, God is wanting you to see that I am the one who will balance your scales. There's equal reciprocity with me. And not only am I going to take you with this equal reciprocity, what you give to me, I'm going to make sure I'm going to give to you. But I'm going to show you how we're going to rotate these seeds and we're going to keep them building so that you always stay balanced. Because all this work means that you got to maintain a level of balance. Right? Because all this was going to require a level of balance for you to get to the King of Pentacles. But you're not by yourself doing it. So God is like, I'm going to give you something. I'm going to teach you how to rotate. You see how it looks like the seeds are rotating? Now, it does look like one person's giving, but God is showing you, no. I'm going to show you how to rotate so we can maintain the balance the whole time. The entire time. Now, why is God showing you how to maintain the balance the whole time and showing you that he is that this is a equal give and take reciprocity situation. Why does God want you to know that I am here and I'm linked up with you to grow these seeds? Is because God needed you to understand I am loyal. I'm going to show you how to come out of chaos and conflict. So what, this person put you in competition? That is irrelevant at this time. At this point, who cares about your past person? That is the past. We looking forward. Now we talking about a new relationship, the one you have with the Most High and your spirit team. That past person, who cares? They left. So what? Goodbye. Goodbye. That shouldn't even be your focus at this point. Right now, we focusing on building you from the inside out, taking a seed, taking whatever talents you have, and putting it to work. Who cares they left? They don't like you? Who cares? They was never loyal? Who cares? That foundation was faulty, just like them houses I just told y'all about. And now God is showing you, I'm going to show you how to maintain your money and maintain balance. I'm a good partner. I'm loyal. I ain't going to leave you just because you gained a couple of pounds. I ain't going to leave you just because you done got a little older. I'm not going to leave you just because you sick. I'm not going to leave you because of XYZ. I'm going to stay right next to you and I'm going to work with you. But you got to listen to me and focus on what I'm saying. Me and your spiritual team. Because y'all got to be linked up. And not only are they going to help you to maintain, but this right here is the second happiest card in the day. Next to the sun card. So they're going to help you to maintain your emotions all while you coming out of this chaos and conflict. Do y'all get what I'm saying? I need y'all to hear what I'm saying. And all of this that you were going through was death and transformation. Because see, you could not see the bigger picture. As you see here, how this is the darkness. See, the darkness was trying to overtake you. But God was saying, no, I'm about to show you how to bring in the light. And I'm going to give you, I'm going to coach it. I'm going to give you a new vision. I need you to see things from a different perspective. Because right now you're looking at the darkness because you was ungrounded when we started. So it was like you could not see your way out because this person had left you in the eye of a storm. And God said, yeah, I know it looked like hellfire. Yeah. But let me show you how to have this new vision even when it looks like you're about to die, honey. Yeah, they left you out here to die and they left you out here alone. But I'm going to show you how to transform. Remember, I told you that. Remember, I said, God said this was the perfect time for a metamorphosis. See the butterflies? It's the perfect time to change. It's the perfect time for you to change how you look at things. And let this other thing, this old vision go. So you now remember how your family thought that, and your friends thought that you just so depressed, you hopeless, star reverse. But if you look right here, God is saying with this new vision, does that not look like a star shining bright in the middle of the night? Oh, honey, I can work miracles in the light and the dark. Do you want some? Follow me. Follow me, and I will show you. Honey, I can work it either way. How you want it? You want to work in the daytime or you want to work in the night? I teach you how to balance them both because both are in my hands. Do you not see the angel? I work with both. How do you need this? I don't know if y'all ready for how I do it. I don't know if y'all ready for how Tasha do it over here, honey. Oh, that's so sad, Courtney, what you said. I'm so sorry to hear that. What's up, Amber? I'm not going to say... Is that your real last name? I don't want to say that. What's up, Willow? Hey, Elizabeth. Marissa, hello. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I guess he got deleted. Okay. All right, well, I guess I'm all caught up. Oh, it's Irish. Okay, well, hello, Amber Turd. Oh. Flew out. Guess ooh, yes. Yes, I'm taking it. Thank you, Spirit. Nothing happens by accident. Thank you, Spirit. So here it is now. God is giving you a brand new vision. Brand new vision. And it was going to require patience. And it was going to require divine timing. And it was going to require you to get up and do some things when you didn't feel like it. But did you have the patience to do it? God said I was going to get up with you. Every step of the way, God was going to sit right next to you. Right next to you. When you get up, I get up. You work late, I work late. We in this together. We are in this together. Now I'm teaching you what a real friend looks like. Okay? This is God teaching you real friendship. Now, why is all of this important? Because the Ace of Swords is here. God is giving you, remember them birds? See how them birds keep trying. Oh, you cut. Wait. Hold on just a second. Hold on, y'all. You know, she did say that more than once. Are you saying I'm delusional, thinking I'm divine? God bless your soul, child, because you in the dark if you talking about me. Either way, let's move on, shall we? Because I know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm filled with the Holy Spirit, honey, from head to toe. Every hair out from head to toe. Filled with Holy Spirit. Let's continue this. Those of y'all who have ears, who can receive the message, let's continue. Those of y'all who have the mindset and the patience of a 3-year-old, please exit stage left and let the rest of us learn. Because my message is not for everybody. It's for those who want to change, who want to cut the light on. Hello. Now, Ace of Swords is here. Do you see now the bird here in the darkness? Now they're about to get the message that your light has been cut on. You have a new way out. There's a pathway. You are becoming smarter. There's something going on with your crown chakra. You have been illuminated. And now them birds of prey that was coming in trying to steal stuff, now they're getting pushed back. You see the darkness getting pushed back? That's right, Chris. I'm cooking, baby. Come on in and eat. Come on in and eat this spiritual food. So now it's like God keeps illuminating your mind with all these ideas. You see, like there's formulas here. God is giving you the right formula to get through the trials and the tribulations. See, temperance also has a way out when you can alchemize. But at first, you was not ready for it. You wasn't ready for it. But now God is saying, now you have the keys to hold the sword for victory and success. Now you know the truth. And I have illuminated your mind. The truth is, this foundation was faulty. The truth is that it is time for you to grow. The truth is, I need to show you what real loyalty looks like. The truth is, you're not just a little, you remember that, you're not a weak lamb that people just gonna walk all over and devour. You are strong, way stronger than people give you credit. That's the truth. And now, these little birds of prey, they got to go back into the darkness and tell their little devilish friends and the devil himself, oh snap, collective's light has been cut on. God is illuminating them. And I mean, they are not the same. They look like they got the magic formula. So now you have the magic formula. It took some time, but it came on. And this was so crazy. Nobody saw it coming because the moon here is in the upright. They thought you was drowning. They thought you couldn't see. They had no idea that God, they thought you was drowning and could not see your way out because the moon's here. Nobody saw it coming that God came in and cut your light on. Spiritual discernment on point. Knowledge and wisdom on point. Able to discern things in a whole new way on point. Able to take this little bit and turn it into a lot on point. Self-discipline and resilience starting to kick in. When you fall down, you about to get up. And you learning to love yourself all through the process and nobody seen it coming. That God was going to come in and give you a new plan and new friends to work with. You working with me and your spirit team, yes, you might not be able to see us and we might be like heavenly bodies. But honey, we will give you everything you need to get this plan carried out. and we're not going to leave you. Do you see how their arms are linked? This is another way of saying these friends are loyal. Yeah, I'm getting a cold chill. We ain't going to leave you. There's no holes in our baskets, and we're not trying. We're building on a strong foundation. We really got your back. You see how everybody holding each other's back? We really got your back over here. That's the real plan. We gonna calculate the cost, and the cost is this is what real loyalty looks like, real friendship looks like, real togetherness looks like. This is what justice looks like. It's time for you to be treated fairly. It's time for your scales to balance. It's time for the truth to come in. Honey, you got the right idea. You just had the wrong team. Right idea, wrong team. And it just required you to do one thing. Have some patience for divine timing. Because, honey, them seeds will come in. And it was going to be as slow and steady. Like the tortoise in the hare. Remember that rabbit? He kept running. You still here? I'm gonna outdo you. Running ahead of you. Running ahead of the little tortoise. Tortoise is just moving also. I'm coming. I'm coming. He just running. The rabbit was just so cocky, running backwards and stuff, looking at the little tortoise. I'm coming. I'm coming. But God said it was going to require patience for your ship to come in. But keep standing and watching. Them ships are coming. They will dock. You're not going to stay in the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Your ships will come in. And they're going to have an abundance of overflow because remember, God said the truth is you was going to have victory and success. You was going to turn into the King of Pentacles. But it required, God had to take you through some changes. So that means that you had to let go of some habits that no longer serve you. That was another one of the truths that God had to drop on you. Y'all please hit the like button. See, in order for you to be the King of Pentacles or even the King of Swords, there's some things that you might not have seen that was required. So that means you had to let go of some bad habits. You had to get self-disciplined. You had to buckle down. Because see, some of y'all like to be lazy. But this was not the time to be lazy, honey. You was a Page of Pentacles in reverse. It was hellfire. It was storms. But God said, I know that this look like hellfire. But trust me, I run this. This is the perfect time to build. This is the perfect time to get stuff going. But what you did not receive is that it was going to require a level of study, a level of discipline, a level of you having to take your emotions off of the past and getting focused on the task at hand. And the truth is, you're not a dummy. You do have friends. You have not been left alone. You got me and your spirit team, and we're going to show you how to alchemize your energy and grow pentacles. And all it required is that you just keep at it. No matter how it looks, keep going. Keep going. Because see, remember, these people, these past people who don't mean nothing, they probably were. They probably was making fun of you. Look at how long it's taking them to get there. Look at how long it's taking. They'll never get there. They think they're going to win. And God said, I will have the last laugh, honey. Watch and see. Watch and see. It's interesting when the demons come in here, boy. What's up? Hey, hair grease. Well, What'd you say, JP? Work through the hate. That's right. Okay, y'all, let's get this going. I had to see y'all's comments. Some of y'all are fried. Some of y'all are not. Even when y'all delete them, I be wanting to see what you say. Y'all little fried people. Some of y'all are not. But I love my soul tribe. These are the people who really want to learn. Spirit is so good. Let me tell you something. Ooh, spirit. Ooh, spirit. Ooh, spirit. Are you serious? Spirit says, I need you to understand something. You were going to get to the King of Pentacles. You was getting ready to birth something new. This is the Ace of Wands. That third eye is on fire, honey. God was giving you all. You could see now. You could see stuff from a mile away now. God had been working with somebody. And see how them little demons want to come in and hear what God had now illuminated. Because now they can't catch you up, because now you about to birth something new. And you got all these ideas. And now notice how on both of these your eyes are closed. Even with your eyes closed, you can build pinnacles and you can see what this person is doing. I can see you from a mile away, child. I ain't even got to be standing next to you. God has given me so much insight that, child, if I even get the idea, I already know you did it. I already know you did it. I don't know why you would give me all them thumbs down. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. We want people to give thumbs up. We want people to like the video. And let me tell y'all something. If I'm nice enough if you're on the fence, I will give y'all a warning. And I had already told you, if you came in here and you acted crazy one more time, I was personally going to delete you. I'm sorry. I thought you had it in you. I don't understand that. Ace of Pentacles is in the upright. So you look at all this. So you about to birth something new. And it's a brand new pentacle. So now you're getting a brand new financial opportunity on top of having victory and success with the Ace of Swords. All of this is together. You got 3 aces upright. Do y'all see this? Birthing new ideas, and you're doing it with your eyes closed. God is just showing you, talking to you, because you can't see God. Y'all know that. So it's like God is literally, you're trusting your intuition. You literally have to trust your intuition. And okay, now that the idea is coming in, boom, I see it. Boom, I see it. Boom, I see it. Boom, I see it. Now I know what to do. Now I know what to do. And God said, not only are you getting this brand new Ace of Pentacles, child, you about to take a big old leap for joy. 9 of Cups is in the upright. You about to get your personal wish fulfillment. And do you see this? Before, where it looked like somebody left you with no money, child, looked like God is getting ready to open up the treasure chest of abundance. And now look at you. Look at your light. Do you see the light within? Do you see how the essence God is showing you? Do you see all the gold, the essence, how her chest is illuminated? Now God is saying, I have filled every one of your cups. It is time for you to get your personal wish fulfillment. You will get this brand new financial start. And you're going to feel fulfilled, honey, because you're going to have a treasure chest, King of Pentacles, in the upright, full of money. Because this is what you're birthing. Them seeds that you was planting, remember, he said it was going to require your patience, because you start off with the 9 of Pentacles. And this was going to have to be divine timing. And seeds take time to grow. You can't rush no seed. Go get you some. You can't rush the process when you're trying to grow something. I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, go in your kitchen right now, get a seed. If you got any fruit, a little apple seed, wrap that thing in a piece of paper. It's going to grow a little bitty root. Then you're going to have to put it in some, and it's going to take forever for that thing to become an actual plant big enough to even be in a pot to really get some real growth. It takes time. But God said, because if you wait, then I'm going to make sure that your cup will runneth over. Even though the Ace of Cups is not out here, I feel it. Because these cups are all upright. And it's like now you are been replenished. You are leaping for joy. Your cups are going to run over. Your personal wish fulfillment, you're going to get it. If you wanted riches, you got it. Because you put in the work. And God stood by your side as a loyal companion the entire time. Teaching you what to do. Move like this. Hey, you sleep, wake up. You look at the clock. Some of y'all was waking up at 3:33. It's time to get up. It's time to get up. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I know. Get up. Come on down here with me. We got to work on your little gift, that little talent you got. I'm about to show you how to alchemize. Come on, baby. And you had to do the work. And it was slow, tedious work. But in the end, now your cup's runneth over. Look at you. Your cup, I'm telling you, Ace of Cups is not out here. But honey, your aura, you are going to shine so bright from the inside out. From the inside out. Now, when this person looks back, they're not going to like this. Because they was the King of Cups in reverse. Now, I didn't even want to bring this little peon back up. But here they go. The person who left you when the going got tough. They're going to be real unhappy when they find out about you over here leaping for joy. They're going to be unhappy when they see you have been replenished. Look at all that damn light. Child, you are surrounded with love and light. Surrounded with love and light. You ain't even got the sun out here. This whole card look like love and light, child. And it's like, ain't nobody out there but God. God just holding you. What you want? What do you want? Honey, when this person who left, when the going got tough, they going to be real unhappy because now they going to see the old snap. Somebody taught them how to alchemize. You got a brand new you birthed a brand new financial opportunity. You have gotten through trials and tribulations. Now that seed has grown. You are now about to be the King of Pentacles. You're going to be stable. Stable as all hell. Now you got security. Now you got stability. And it did not require this person walking with you. Look at you. 9 of Pentacles on the... see how Spirit do? I ain't looked at the bottom of the deck like this the whole time. Some said, look at the bottom of the deck. 9 of Pentacles. Now those little seeds that you just planted. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. I'm getting a big old cold chill. Those seeds you planted, now they have grown. There go that white dove. Remember that came in to push back all the darkness? You see the darkness and the aura of the dark? God had to push back when he tried to come. He said, I'm going to make sure you stress-free. Now look at you over here stress-free. And God's sitting here watching you pull all these pentacles down. You are now healed from the inside out. Do you see this? Do you see how happy you are? You're not dependent on anybody. Your seeds have grown. Now, instead of this little baby seed, you have an actual tree. And the tree is saying, now your fruit is here, baby. You are stable. You are the King of Pentacles. And God said the entire time, I was going to be by your side. Has he left? Whether he showed up as the dog next to you or a bird watching over you, I was here through it all. So you have went through all the stages of healing. You healed spiritually, you healed mentally, you healed emotionally, you healed financially, and now you have healed physically. You look happy and you're single and you are the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Victory and success has arrived for you. You have won, baby. Do you now understand why this person is so unhappy? Because you won. You won at the game of life. They wanted you out here. They wanted you out here with nothing. They thought that you ain't going to make it if I leave. I left you in chaos and conflict. And God said, not so, not so. They're coming out of the cold. This is the first card at the top of the deck. And I gave them the key to get out. I illuminated the key. You see the key? This is how this person left you in the 5 of Pentacles. With a key that you thought you could not get to open the door. And God said, flip that thing around. Flip it around. I will show you how to get out of this. Because 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. You're going to come out the cold and you're going to be happy. And you're going to get your personal wish fulfillment. Remember, God said, I want you to have the 9 of Cups. Now you got the 9 of Pentacles. And God even said your entire family, if you listen to me, will be happy. It pays to listen to the great divine. There is no hole in God's basket. Your spirit team loves you. God gives everybody angels and guardians. You got your the spirit guides, angels, ancestors, elders, ascended masters, even people from the galactic. I say that all the time. Some of y'all are like, what's the Galactic Federation? Honey, there's other things that God has made that is out here interested in what you're doing. And they're all wanting to help. They want to help. All you have to do is ask for the help. Now, don't get me wrong. It takes time to build a strong foundation. You cannot rush your process. But in the end, you will be leaping for joy and you will truly be happy. Look at you. Look at you. Child, you're going to radiate from the inside out. You're going to go from looking like this, where you could not ground your energy and looking pitiful like you was in the eye of a storm, to get leaping for joy because God saved you. It just required some time and never left your side. Gave you the right ideas, sat up here and helped you to alchemize. Child, I'm trying to tell you, you're about to do something amazing. And when people look back at you, they are going to see something different. You are different. You went through a transformation. You took a big leap of faith. You trusted in God, something you could not see. You see how she looked like she's normally on the fool. He's facing forward. You took a leap backwards. Do you know how much trust it takes to go backwards into somebody's arms that you can't even see? So it's like they tell y'all all the time, if you want to see how trust is, close your eyes and tell somebody stand behind you. Do you trust that they're going to catch you? This girl is showing, I trust you, God. I can't see, but I promise you, I'm about to fall backwards. I'm going to have this with the fool. I'm going to fall backwards. I'm going to trust you. And God said, oh, baby, how good it will be when you do, because the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. Your seeds were getting ready to come in fast now. You did the work. Somebody's seeds are getting ready to grow exponentially. Seven of Pentacles, instead of them growing slow, now they're coming in fast. The seeds are coming in fast. Because remember, it took time to get that right foundation, to get them seeds to grow, to even get a baby plant. And you went from a baby plant to now you got a full-grown tree with damn pentacles. Now you can pick the fruit off of here. Now you got more than enough to pay bills. Now you got more than enough to do whatever the hell you need to do. Now it makes sense why you leaping for joy. Because your money coming in fast and you got somebody over here with their lip out. Because God is giving you justice. And not only are you getting justice, everybody is getting ready to see your victory and your success. There you go again with your arms up. It's almost like you're praising. Like, even though these are crowds of people, everybody's going to see this victory and success. Everybody is going to see you with your hands stretched up saying, thank you, God, for what you have done for me. Some of y'all are good. This ain't the star, but honey, God is getting ready to illuminate some things for you. God is getting ready to illuminate some things for you. People are going to see that when you speak, there's a fire that comes out of you. Y'all see that? There's a fire. That microphone, your microphone is on fire, honey. There's something that the Holy Spirit got to say. That throat chakra going to be on point. Kid you not. Kid you not. And guess what? All the people that left you are going to be wondering, why did they leave you out here so vulnerable, putting 10 swords in your back? Oh, honey, you're going to give them something to think about. They're all the people that left you now are going to be thinking about, why did they do that? They just upped and left you in a vulnerable position, left you with 10 swords in your back. You're going to give them something to think about. Because watch, God is saying, look, when they hear about how things have changed, they're going to get the idea. They're going to have to think, this is them. Page of Swords with the judgment word. They got to think about, why did I treat them so merciful with no mercy? Why did I treat them with no mercy? Why did I leave them like that? And God said, watch what they're going to do. Try to come on back. 8 of Cups is in reverse. Person who put you in that same position when we started is now ready to come back because God did help you to alchemize and got you right. Yeah, look. So this person who thought that they was so sexy and fine, who had groupies, who thought everybody wanted them, who might have left you for somebody else, now they're going to be in the 8 of Swords, but want to come back to you and try to heal things. And you're not going to even be interested. Get out of my face. I don't want to be with you. 4 of Wands is in reverse. I'm not going to help you to get balanced. I don't even want to get married to you. I'm cool. I got a solid team and you ain't it. But now you're going to have people trying to come back and build a strong foundation. But that's not it. They've already showed you. But listen, when somebody shows you who they are, y'all better believe them. Don't let somebody come in here with these sweet nothings trying to blow your head up when they wasn't there for them jump shots in the middle of the night when God was waking you up at 3 a.m. saying get up or telling you stay up late. You better not invite somebody in to enjoy the goodness of God's work for you and y'all been working together. I'm gonna be honest, that's a slap to your spirit team and God. But you got free will. Even if you decide to listen to the Most High, you still got free will. And at any given time, you can decide you want to go backwards. But that would not be good because God had worked so hard for you to get these blessings. And this person, you got to remember, this person was working with others. They was working with the devil. And what does the devil do? Had you stressed out, was trying to pull the strings to steal, kill, and destroy. And take all of your essence. Do you really want to give up your light that easily? Or do you want to be firm in your no this time? Think about it. Y'all please hit the like button, please, and thank you. I know what I be talking about. I ain't gotta convince nobody. What's up, B Regina? Y'all, I didn't hurt my knuckle. Ooh, I hope I don't crack. Is it bleeding? I think I just made it bleed a little bit because I was at work moving too fast and cut my knuckle. One more. Some say one more. Okay, let's see. Spirit, Holy Spirit, what you got for curriculum? This is the energy oracle. See? I know what confirmation. Spirit just be confirming everything I just said. See, this is you having to walk away from this person. You had to walk away. Some of y'all didn't want to walk away. You kept looking backwards. But Spirit kept saying, I need you to look forward because the light is forward. Walk away from this person. Why do you need to walk away from this person? Because this person don't care nothing about you. This person kept trying to affect your first chakra with Archangel Michael. But Archangel Michael was trying to come in and save some of y'all. Because this person was trying to hit your stability. The person that you needed to walk away from. So God was trying to come in and send his angel to come in and save you before you went completely under. Some of y'all did go under. And it was like God had to reach down and the angels had to swoop in and help you with that sacral chakra. Not sacral, that root chakra. You see that root? That's your foundation. That's your stability. Some of y'all still looking back. I know it because we get people in here every night. I miss them. I still love them. You know why you still love them? Because you ain't cut that energetic cord. Do a cord cutting and let that person go. Because otherwise, some of y'all going to skip. I just think, what if they come back? Child, please do a cord cutting. So you can move on and get your head in the game. See, this person, Spirit was like, I need to send in this archangel because there was a storm warning. There go that storm. I told you it was coming. There it is. You see that eye of the storm, bro? There you go. I know what I be talking about. That storm stuff was getting rocky for you because somebody was getting ready to hit your that root chakra, your security. And here it is with fifth chakra. Remember I said it was like the angels had to hit, this one's holding a trumpet. This is the Archangel Gabriel. He affects your throat chakra. What is he holding? He's holding a trumpet and a cup and something about your throat chakra. I think what God is saying here with Archangel Gabriel, when you get through this storm, I think some of y'all are supposed to, again, tell your story. Yesterday I said somebody was going to have a testimony and you're going to be known and you're going to have to tell people. I even went so far as to say somebody is going to probably be interviewed. I kid you not. Y'all, why did I listen to a reading? Because y'all know I be up late. So I was listening to a reading. Why did this girl say, somebody's going to be interviewed. Somebody is getting ready. Somebody's going to reach out and ask somebody for an interview. I know what the hell I be talking about. I said, they'll go to confirmation. I just told my tribe that. Somebody's going to have to talk and tell their story of how God got them through this storm. What's up, Empress Karen? Welcome. See? Spirit says, I need you to come in and remember how I said, I need you to talk. Spirit is going to say, listen, I want you to tell people your story of how this person tried to stop you, but how I came with quick action. You see how fast this horse is coming in. So this is like representing the heavenly bodies coming in. I'm coming in with action to help you from these financial constraints that somebody tried to put you in. You see, this is an empty cupboard. This cupboard ain't got no food in it. What's up, Star? So Spirit is saying how quick we had to come in and help you because this person was trying to put you in a financial constraint. But God is so good. God said, but no, I'm going to show them how to get to the door of personal healing and happiness. Do you see? There go God's dove and there go that rainbow and look at all this growth. The door to personal healing and happiness. You go from having nothing to going to this. Oh, I'm getting a big old cold chill. From nothing to now you have walked through the door. And God came in with a quickness. He didn't just leave you there to die. He didn't just leave you there with nothing. These angels got to work. So even though it looked like things were moving slow, these other angels in the background was battling. Child, hey, what you think? Who was... Y'all got, I didn't already put it up. But in the last deck, remember on that 9 of swords, it was all those birds. And I said it was one bird pushing it back. Those are the angels coming and pushing the darkness back. Pushing it back. They leaped into action. Oh no, we ain't even got time to be fighting with you. We got to leap into action because this person, they ain't got nothing and we got to save them. I ain't got time to be fighting with you. I need to go over here and help my person. I'll deal with you later. Oh, trust and believe. Them angels been fighting. All while God was sitting next to you being loyal. The other ones was out here doing their job, protecting you and keeping you safe. And now it is time. Are you really going to... Listen, God did his part. All he asking you to do is share your story. Can you share your story, please? And trust and believe that when you do, it's going to be a lot of people envious that God opened up the pathway to riches just for you. You went through that door. Does this not almost look the same? You didn't went through the door, the pathway, and there's going to be somebody who cannot enter. There's some people who going to want to come in and sit at your table and eat at your house, but they cannot come in, and so they're getting ready to envy you. Do you understand? Look at them out here, mad. What is she holding? It looked like a plate with nothing on it. Look. Ain't hardly nothing on her plate. These look like, oh God, it's always one. It's always one idiot in the bunch. I just don't even understand. Like, go find something to do. Hey, P. Myers. Oh, very good, Cheese. You got 49 subscribers. Baby, I know it was a slow walk. I get it. What's up, Ryan? How you doing? Cody, I think I spoke to you. Y'all got to forgive me if I can't remember. I'm just going through it real quick. Tammy, how you doing, honey? But yeah, people going to envy you. Because, honey, when they look at you, it's going to look like God just opened up the golden... It says healer of the ages. God had opened up his arms to you. And show, there go the light. I know what I be talking about. God is the light, honey. You got to get this light. This life-sustaining light. God did not hold back from you. He healed y'all from the inside out. This is why your chest is beaming bright just like this. And your arms was leaping for joy. Because God had healed you. I'm trying to tell you. Look, Here comes the sun. Da, 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 da. Now look at you out here looking like a baby bathing in the water. Just happy as all get out. Because God didn't heal you. God didn't heal you. And let's see what it's at the top. See the thinking man. God had to give you the right idea. God had to show you the light. He had to sit y'all down. Remember I said with that 8 of pentacles, okay, I'm going to take what ideas you have. All you had was all you needed. I'm going to show you what to do with this. You think you ain't got none. You got something. We can make gold from this, baby. I'm telling you, you can make gold. Does that not look like a city of gold? You went from no money to the King of Pentacles. But it requires you sitting down and listening to the one. So you had to make a choice. You had to choose. Which direction was you going to go in? You got a choice. You can either go chase behind this person. You could do it your way. Or you could do it God's way, who has no holes in his basket, who has the best interest for you. And pick which side you was going to do. Look like whoever we talking about, they chose to go with God. And it paid off big. But every one of y'all have the decision on what you want to do. And I'm going to leave it there. See? But God can teach you how to balance out your energies with yin yang. That masculine and feminine energy. God can teach you how to balance your light and your dark. Your masculine and feminine. And help you to do it perfectly. God is who you need to go to balance. But you have to make the decision on which way you want to go. Y'all all have the choice. Every last one of you have the choice. How do you want to do it? How do you want to exercise your free will? Keep doing it your way, or you could do it this person's way who left you and chase behind you. There are people who chase behind people who cheat on them. They do it every day. Why you please don't go? And then this person steady cheating. And they just steady putting up with it. That's how it works. You could just have some dignity and respect about yourself and heal from the inside out and be fully happy like that 9 of Pentacles and that 9 of Cups on the first day. I have to use my hand because I done busted my cut back open. And I ain't trying to bleed on the cards. Okay, Holy Spirit, what you got? Now, this deck is called The Awakening of the Intuition. Now, why am I going through this? And I ain't going to be too much long. The reason why I'm giving y'all this is because, you know, Spirit always want to give y'all a little nugget to leave, to have your closing message. Hey, Taisha. Hey, honey. Listen. Spirit says they are going to charge a spirit animal. It says an animal in nature embodies traits that might emulate now. No specific animals or its likeness crossing your path in a meaningful way. Charge this spirit animal by acknowledging its importance to you. Then wait for the animal or its likeness to appear in significant moments as intuitive guidance from your higher power. Spirit I told y'all this yesterday. Sometimes you got to learn the spirit. Well, not sometimes. You need to learn spiritual language. God does not always talk out loud. Sometimes they will use signs, synchronicities, and omens. Now, it says this is talking about a spirit animal. Now, a spirit animal don't have to be an actual animal. It can be an insect. If butterflies come land on you all the time, it might be time for you to go on to a transformation. Okay? Now, once you are done with that spirit animal, do not be surprised if it leaves. You don't need it anymore. Listen, a butterfly has been one of my spirit animals for the longest. Spirit told me the other day, enough with the butterflies. You got your wings, baby. It's time. Let it go. It's time for you to get a new one. Notice different things that cross your path. Today, a big bumblebee flew past me, and then a honeybee landed on me. Those are spirit animals. If you constantly are seeing something on your pathway, whether it be a blue jay, a crow, a raven, it could be birds, it could be a white feather, it could be dimes, it could be number synchronicities, it could be cardinals, whatever. They will use whatever. Start picking up on that. If you see it, take note of it. If you keep seeing it every day, take note of it. Okay, but there are spirit animals, and normally, if you keep seeing it, it's something about it. The spirit is trying to get your attention. Okay, whether it be a spider, sometimes it's a spider even. In other words, spirit might be saying, "Listen, what you're building is delicate, and it can be easily torn down." But it also can tell you that, hey, this right here, if you build this right, you can catch exactly what you need for the taking. Because people knock down spider webs all the time, but they got to learn how to rebuild. Listen, Spirit says it is time for some of y'all to release someone else's energy. Holding another's energy and emotions might look like trying to manage, change, contain, or control them. Who is holding on to somebody's energy because I don't like this. I know somebody I know quite a few people who have a control problem. And they used to always try to manage, change, contain, or control other people. Didn't want them to grow at all. I just told y'all that like 2 nights ago. Y'all, somebody out here in the collective is trying to hold on to somebody, hoping that they will change. Or I could be talking to a karmic who is trying to hold on to somebody's energy. And Spirit is saying, when another person's energy overwhelms you, it's time to separate in a healthy way. So if you feel like somebody putting pressure on you and it is causing you to not, like, every time you talk to them, your insides get upset, it might be time to let that person go. If every time you get in this person's energy, they're starting with you, they argue with you, you walk away feeling bad, release that. Release what no longer serves you. And if you can't do it, ask God to give you the strength to do it. Because that is a telltale sign. If every time you get around somebody, your stomach clench up, that's not good for you. You're ignoring your intuition. Your intuition is screaming, let them go. It says, listen, if you're lost in someone else's energy, mindfully focus on a different topic, spend time apart, perform a ritual of release, that cord cutting, or speak to a caring counselor. Some of y'all can't do it on your own. Listen. I tell y'all about going into hermit mode, but there are times when you need professional help. If you need to go sit on somebody's couch to get your mind right, by all means, please have enough common sense to go sit on somebody's couch if that's what you need to do. Don't be like, I just got to be in hermit mode. It's just got to be me and God. God put counselors around the world for a reason. Some of y'all do need professional help. You do. Don't be afraid to go get it. But you do need to monitor how you feel when you get in somebody else's energy. Do they make you feel anxious? Do they make you feel like they're trying to boss you around? Or if I could be talking to a karmic trying to control somebody's damn life. It's time for you to let them go. And if you don't want God to come in and say, let my people go, honey. You don't want them problems. You just don't want them problems. I'm trying to tell you, it does not fare well for other people, as we have seen when God says, let my people go, because he will take your ass right on up out of here if you keep playing with them. I know from experience. Keep playing with them. I have seen people who was done some mean things to me. I mean, mean things to me. And one lady, her daughter ended up almost ODing. Her sister died. She had just got married and her husband died. All 3 was going on at the same time. Mess with this earth angel. God don't play about me. He will have you so stressed out your mind will snap. Play with this one. I know what I'm talking about. And he liked that about some of y'all too. Listen. Spirit says it's time for you to support your physical body. The current state of your physical self-care is significantly will affect your current state of your intuitive abilities. Whether your health is robust, you're recovering from an injury, or you're managing a chronic condition. Be protective steward of the vessel that houses your 6th sense. Your body requests more support or attention now. Now, the other day I had just said something about God tells some of y'all to stop drinking and smoking. And then I seen Nicole's comment, well, it's okay to do it occasionally as long as it's not a habit. Honey, speak for yourself. I'm going to tell you now, I'm a big proponent. When God tells you to do something, you should do it. Now, if you want to keep doing it your way, do what you want to. But if God tells you to clean yourself up because your body is your sixth sense, then maybe you should take that advice and do it. But if you don't want to listen to God, you got free will, go ahead and keep smoking, keep drinking yourself silly. But your sixth sense will get stronger the moment that you stop doing it. Take care of your body. This is really, really important. And some of y'all, like, you eating too much salt. So you got a chronic heart condition or diabetes because you eat too much sugar. Health is, you got to be healthy. You need to manage yourself. What's up, Copeland Travels? You got to learn how to take care of yourself. Now, if you want to do something on occasion, do it. But I also told y'all the reason why you might not want to drink and smoke, because it lowers your guard to spiritual attacks. Go ahead. Get high as you want to, and you thinking you relaxing. I'm just getting high because I'm relaxing, and somebody is thinking this is the perfect opportunity to send this spiritual attack, and your guard is down. What you gonna do then? You can't even defend yourself. I know why God says it. I know why God says the stuff that he be saying. But you could do it your way. You know, you want to do it on occasion, go ahead. You got free will. If you want to drink on occasion, go ahead and do that. But if your spirit team or the Most High specifically tells you, don't do something, then don't do it. Mine told me don't do it, period. We need your mind sharp. Honey, I feel like my intuition is so damn sharp. Ain't no way in the world I'm ever going back to doing stuff that I used to do. Because, honey, I can read anybody anytime. Come on. Come on. That's why when y'all get comments, is this person for me? I can read. I can tell by what you saying. No, they're not. No, they're not. Are they cheating on me? More than likely. Gotta be with it. Listen, Spirit says create an open space. Balance is just being with doing. Emphasize arriving over striving now. Okay? Giving to a to-do list and goal setting a rest. Some of y'all, listen, it's good to have a to-do list. It's good to strive to be the best at something. But sometimes when your schedule is crowded, it can crowd out your intuition. Because you're busy. Remember I said something the other day, you don't want to be too far in the future. You don't want to be too far in the past. Sometimes you got to be present. And if you are constantly busy and you don't take moments to just sit and chill, then you're not allowing your intuition the space to just, like, I know y'all don't like when your mind races, but sometimes that's a good thing. Because it's just allowing your thoughts to just come and go, just flow in and out. And God could sometimes use that time to speak to your intuition. So they're saying make a space, even if it's just a few minutes or a few hours into your day. Like for some of y'all, you might have to pre-plan it. I'm going to just give myself 15 minutes in the morning to just be quiet and just let my mind flow. And just try to meditate. Whatever meditating for you is just sitting quiet and do that. Do whatever it is. I looked outside my back door for like 30 minutes, just stood there, just looking at the clouds and the birds and all of that. You see what I'm saying? Just do stuff. It said, let your intuition set the agenda. There's power in pauses. And what I want y'all to understand, I'm not against anybody drinking or smoking because that is not for everybody. But if your spirit team gives you instructions, regardless of what it is, do that. If your spirit team says don't listen to Tasha, then don't. If your spirit team tells you drinking occasionally is okay for you, then that's okay for you. But the position that I sit in, that's not okay for me. But it might be okay for you. So don't think I'm trying to rule you. I'm not. Do whatever works for you. But my suggestion is, because your spirit team loves you and they know the position and the fullness of what you're going to walk in, your purpose, then whatever your purpose is, it might not be that you can do that on occasion. They might need you to be sharp at any given moment because you don't know what's coming. Okay? Especially if you're in a position of leadership. You got to be sharp with it. You can't be out here eating no food. I'm just telling you now. And see, look, at the bottom of the deck, it says, consider a spiritual perspective. Look at a situation through the eyes of spirit. While there may be many perspectives on every situation, the spiritual perspective will reveal how you might heal or grow through your circumstances, or how you might use an experience to enlighten or help others. Create your own deeper meaning regarding relationships, circumstances, or an event. Remember when I say have that open space? These two go hand in hand. Because remember how I said you got to have time with just you being quiet? That's the time for spirit to talk. And then remember how when we started off, it said, God said, yeah, I know it's crazy and your foundations are being pulled up, but this is the perfect time for you to go into hermit mode, right? And the reason why you want to go into hermit mode is because it's like spirit is saying, listen, this is the time for you to sit with us and block out all the noise. So sometimes you got to just sit down and block out the noise and let us teach you one-on-one. So make time to block the noise, okay? And now that was the bottom. Let's see what's at the top. It says, the top one says, minimize your energy drains. So in other words, let go of the things that no longer serve you. Who, what, or where drains your physical or psychic energy. Remember how I said, if you get around somebody and the moment you get around them, your stomach tightens up, or the moment you got to do one of these, man, I already know. Let me get my mind right because I already know they're going to pop off. That is somebody who is draining your energy. You got to recognize those signs, y'all. If anybody is making you feel anxiety in any form or fashion, you got to take a deep breath to prepare yourself to be around somebody crazy. That is an energy drain. If you got to do that, take deep breaths and pause before you walk into your job because it's going to stress you the hell out. That is an energy drain. If you do anything, it says who, what, or where. What is draining your physical? What is draining your psychic energy? Because when you're not grounded, you can't hear spirit. And anything that's draining your energy will make you ungrounded. So if you stay stressed out, you're not going to hear spirit. If you are constantly around somebody who's arguing with you, you're not going to hear spirit. So it's like it's saying, is there a person or a commitment or a bad habit, a food, a place, a thought pattern, an attitude that defeats or depletes you? If it does, you need to ask your intuition to identify the drains and in your life through words, pictures, feelings, or knowings via synchronicities. So it's saying, listen, if you feel like you got some drains and you can't figure them out, then you're asking spirit to show them to you, and they will show it to you either through words, pictures, feelings, knowings, some sort of synchronicity. So remember when I said they'll talk to you through omens, they might do numbers, they might do a bird, they might do whatever. It's going to do something to catch your attention. Okay? So the reason why you want to do this is because it says you have to support your adrenals. In other words, your supply. You got to support your supply. Don't let people deplete you, okay, of your energy. Recognize who's pulling off of you and start cutting the cords from anything, whether it's a thought, a person, a place, a food, whatever. If you like snacks, salty snacks, but they make you feel like you want to drag all day, that's an energy drain. Or sugary, whatever. If you eat something and it makes you sluggish, that's an energy drain. Y'all got to start recognizing stuff that no longer serve you and start letting them go. Okay, that's it. That's all I have for you on I'm the Light. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Listen, I think I titled this thing, what did I talk about? It's time to experience the royalty treatment. You give yourself the royalty treatment. God is trying to give you the royalty treatment. God wants to give you the door to your personal happiness and joy. And everybody cannot go with you. If somebody voluntarily left your life, it was the best decision for you. And God allowed it because that was the best decision for you. Don't get caught up in somebody leaving y'all and feeling like, what am I going to do? Like you have just lost, all your world has went with them. Child, the world is full of infinite possibilities. God's hand is not short. That's not the right pathway for you. So figure out what works for you. And when you figure out what works for you, then walk into that. Let go of the things that don't serve you. To have the royalty treatment, it starts and ends with you. Do you love yourself? Are you going to treat yourself like you are a queen or king of your world? Because if you do, you're going to love yourself. And how you love yourself determines how you will love others. Spirit just told us that the other night. So learn to love you. And I'm not talking about like in a narcissistic love yourself way. Meaning like take time to learn you. What are your likes? What are your dislikes? What is going to fill your cup? Somebody here tonight, their cup, every night we find out about somebody whose cup was on E. And God is always trying to tell you the right way to get your cup back full. If you're allowing people to take from you, from your sexual energy, your time or energy, that is depleting you. There are real energy vampires out here. There are people who want to keep your attention on them. Have y'all ever been in a conversation, you try to break away from it and the person kept going? That's probably an energy vampire. There are times you're going to have to recognize when to walk away. People who to avoid, what to do, and ask God to keep showing you. If you ever get a feeling like, hey, I gotta go, then just start walking away. What they gonna do? They're gonna hold you, grab your arm and tell you, no, you're gonna stand right here. Y'all better recognize energy vampires when you see them. They come in all shapes, sizes, ages, and creeds. I mean that. And learn to cut it off. Give yourself the royal treatment. Treat yourself like you are a king or queen and love you. Spend time with you. And once you do, the world around you has to change and move accordingly. You set the temperature of your life by the choices and the decisions you make. Let one of your decisions be, you know what, I'm going to start loving me. And I'm not going to allow anybody to treat me any kind of way because I love me too much to allow somebody to treat me that way. And trust me, everything around you will then move accordingly because you have a standard and people know you don't play that when it comes to you. I can't even play with them like that. That's how you want them to respond. Set the temperature. And for those of y'all who cannot do it by yourself, God is always here for you. There's your plan, there's other people's plans, and then there's God's plan. And just like a loving parent, some of y'all are loving parents, you tell your kids what to do. Now most kids think they know more than you. They always do. Oh, that was how it was in your time. And they go out here and hurt themselves and come back to you normally in a worse condition than when they left you because you knew better. You might not want to do that. And the same thing happens with God. God tells his children, hey, you might not want to do that. And then you come back when you're in the worst condition. And now he got to put your pieces back together. And he got to fill you up and show you, no, baby, let's fill your cup back up. But you can avoid all of that if you just listen. But you listen, there are no holes in God's basket. When you're ready, when you are ready, God is here for you. He is the light source, the way, the truth, and the light. His son was like a light source. But it started with God. God made him. See what I'm saying? So regardless of what your spiritual pantheon is, whatever you decide to believe, you need to hook up to whatever that light source is for you to get your cup filled. And listen to it because there's no holes in that basket. I serve the Most High, and I don't know who you serve, but whatever you do, I'm hoping there ain't no holes in their basket. But I know with the Most High, he cannot lie. The Holy Spirit cannot lie. I cannot lie on the Holy Spirit. I will curse myself. I'm not going to do that. So decide what works for you. You got a spiritual team that also wants to work with you. So think about that. And that's it. That's really all I have for you. For those of y'all who stayed, I hope that this has been a help. These last few messages, God has really been trying to have me to help y'all to grow, to increase your intuition, and to don't give up. Keep pressing forward. It is a slow walk, but you can do it. Don't give up on yourself. God is going to sit with you. Your spirit team will sit with you the entire walk, no matter how slow it may come in. But it has to be slow because this time your root, your foundation got to be solid so that when the storms come, this time you might bend like that palm tree. You might go forwards, you might go backwards. But honey, you're not going to break. You're not going to break. It won't break you the next time. That's it. If you need a personal reading, hit me up at IamTheLightTarot@gmail.com. Thank you to JP to God and Bit by Charlie. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope you learned something. And I'll see y'all tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, and 8:30 Central. Bye, baby. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And thank y'all for the super chat.